Hi everyone, Jen here, aka Mrs. Sarge. Um, First night without family around. Leslie flew back to Pennsylvania, sent my mom home. She took Logan with her. I decided that it was time to be alone, to start getting back to normal, and just wanted to start kind of cleaning and reorganizing things, starting my healing process. So I've spent the whole night binge watching Sarge. She's on the big screen right now. It's just been comforting to have her voice. I've cried, I've laughed, but it's been fun going back and watching. And really hard to believe that it's only been 10 months since she did her very first video. And in 10 months, look how far she came. She was amazing. She is amazing. I was reorganized closets and drawers and just kind of went through some things. Got laundry, getting ready for laundry, and unpacked the dirty laundry from the hospital, and had one of her shirts. So it still smelled like her. So I cuddled with that for a little bit while I watched her on the big screen. And I was okay until I put the shirt in the dirty clothes, and that was like letting her go. And I cried. So then cried a little bit, pulled it together, and got back to doing what I was doing. So a little bit after that, Lainey had come in the room, and the video that I was watching at that particular time was her first live at the house. And so Lainey opened the bedroom door, and at that time, Sarge was getting on to Dallas for something he was doing. So she was saying his name. And he came running into the room looking for her. I cried again. The fur babies have handled everything very well so far. I think that with all the recent trips in the last year to visit family, we've kind of been prepared to be without her for a little while. So at times it hasn't completely sunk in, and I wonder if that's what's going on with the fur babies. Dallas has been a little more cuddly. So he cuddles with Lainey quite frequently. For the last few weeks, Harley has had to be in here every single night. So tonight is no different. Of course, I have Simon in here as well. Let's see. So, Harley and Simon hanging on my bed on my paper plate. Just finished a Tostino's pizza. But they seem to be doing okay. So, like I say, when Dallas came running in, I cried. And then went on about my business. We did quite a bit of running around today. Ordered some keepsake urns and a few additional things. went by the florist and got the sprays ordered. They're going to be 2 vases next to the urns. Went with blue and yellow flowers. So I think they're going to be really pretty. And then we got a peace lily plant that'll be next to the podium where everybody will go to speak. That will be from the kids. And Logan picked it out and said he'll take care of it. So that'll be his little piece of mom number 2. The other day I made an appointment with the lawyer to, go over the will. Never had to do this, so I don't know. Anyway, so they had told me the other day when I went in everything that I would need to have when I went in for my appointment with them. They mentioned that I needed to have the will that we had drawn up a few years ago, and that that apparently I have the original. I came home and looked in the safe. I looked in the filing cabinet. I looked in every drawer. We have mailboxes on our walls where our mail goes. I looked everywhere. Could not find this will. I thought the lawyer was crazy. There was no way I had this will. So, like I said, cleaning and reorganizing the house today. And I found the will. It was in an envelope that said, Jen, here's everything that you will need. I will always be with you. I will always love you. Something sweet and romantic along those lines. And I kind of recognized it. I knew it wasn't something she had recently done because it was in a really weird place. It was in the cabinet under our TV, under a bunch of other stuff, so I knew it wasn't anything that had been done recently. But I read it. I teared up a little bit, opened it up, and there's the will. So I was excited. So I pulled the will out. So then my heart stopped. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. So there, last will and testament. But look at the date. Exactly 2 years to the day. Blew my mind. I just don't even know what to say about it. Like, I was freaking out. I called my mom and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. This is crazy. Which scared her until I explained it. Excuse me. It's currently 2:00 in the morning. Anyway, so that was pretty crazy. It's just weird how things like that happen. I just can't stop watching her. It's not real yet. Hasn't completely sunk in. I have my moments when it's real. I'd done a little bit of rearranging in the bedroom and it's all clean and organized, and I found myself wanting to take a picture and text it to her. She's not here. So I have my moments. And that's normal. She was the most amazing person. Everybody that met her loved her almost instantly. Had just an awesome sense of humor. She had her quirks, but we all do. But what I love about her the most, is how much she loved me. And it's a blessing that I can go back on here and hear her voice and see her. It's great. Thank you, Fluffy, for pushing her to do this YouTube channel. I'm going to do my best to keep it going. Like I say, I ordered the keepsake urns today, and so they're just the smaller urns, and you can put a portion of the ashes in them. One for her son, one for her cousin, Leslie and Martin, one for her brother, and then the other one will get to go on trips with me and the kids and do all kinds of things. So even though she won't be with us in body, she'll be with us. She'll always be with us. She'll always be with us. I'll do something and I hear her voice in my head. Stuff she used to get on to me about, tease me about. So she'll always be with us. I went Tuesday. Got my tattoo finished. For those of y'all that haven't heard the stories, we went and got tattoos. I got her actual heartbeat on my forearm. Okay, and her joke used to always be that could have saved the tattoo artist a whole lot of time if I just waited till she died. It'd be a straight line. So I used to always joke with her that I still had room, and when that day came, I'd put that heartbeat there too. So she will always be in my heart, and her heartbeat will always be within me. So I think that's about it for kind of what's been going on. Everybody's doing really well, handling everything really well. Kids are good. Fur babies are good. I've been pleasantly surprised at how many, to me, strangers tell me, find me on Facebook, message me on Facebook, or through her email or through her Facebook, or how, get hold of me somehow to share with me what she meant to them. But like I said, she was amazing. You couldn't help but love her. So anyway, moving on. The service will be on July 21st at 2 p.m. Texas time. I will do a live feed so that family members that can't be there friends that can't be there, and each and every one of y'all can have that closure. Spoke with the funeral director, and, we can't have it, of course, showing the mourners or, really anything else. Excuse me. But I wasn't planning on doing that anyway. My plan is to set it up facing the picture and the urn and the flower arrangements that we got. But you should still be able to hear everything. So, and then of course it'll be on here and I can go back and read the comments afterwards. And, but I think that's something she would have wanted. This channel, each and every one of her subscribers, meant the world to her. Y'all will never know how important y'all were to her and how much you helped her. So remember, July 21st, 2 p.m. Texas time, we will start a live and we will live feed Sarge's funeral. It's our memorial service, so that people that can't be here in person still have the opportunity to pay their respects and say their final goodbyes. So that's it. Until next time, stay Sarge strong. Peace.